What's up, Fit Fam? So I'm here with my fellow Rise Performance executive, John Harris.
What's up, y'all?
And we're going to talk to you briefly about our favorite pre-workout, our favorite. It's the Rise Performance Execute. There's two flavors out available right now, the Frostbite and the Supernova. The Frostbite's delicious. It's kind of like a Blue Raz. But personally, my favorite is the Supernova. It tastes just like a strawberry Starburst. My personal favorite thing about it is it has 4 pump agents. I mean, we've got citrulline, arginine alpha-ketoglutarate, glycerol, and the augmentine sulfate. So you know you're hitting your vasodilation from all different angles. What's your favorite thing, John?
For me, man, I'm telling you, I'm taking this stuff so long, I'm actually a big stim junkie. I like the stimulants in it.
Right.
This thing has got 300 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. And we only take 1 scoop a piece, right? That's all we do. Just one?
Yeah.
Sure. What I really like about it is got one of my favorite ingredients, Yohimbe. Yohimbe extract is really good to get you going in the gym, and I love the fact that Rise is putting in their pre-workout.
Absolutely, and it also helps with natural testosterone levels and libido as well. So Yohimbe's got some extra side effects, if you know what I'm saying. So that being said, Rise Performance, of course we're executors, we love our products, and they're coming out at the end of this month, probably next week. We'll have a release date for the new branch chain amino acids coming out in Blackberry Lemonade. It's going to be off the chain, and we're just waiting for our people to drop it so we can pick it up ourselves.
Absolutely.
That being said, remember when you go to riseperformance.us to use our codes, we have Herod10 or T-Montroy10 for your 10% off, and go ahead and order up, man. That's how we grew up. So John doesn't know this, but I'm going to surprise him and put him. Yeah, I'm going to put you in the hot seat, my friend. So
I'm used to it.
Welcome to 10 Minutes with Trav. This is another athlete interview, and we're here with future NPC competitor John Harris. John, I've known you for a good decade working in law enforcement and stuff, so go blue. And man, what was it that finally made you decide, and when was it that made you decide that, I want to compete, I want to be on that stage, I want to be at this level?
Well, for me, it's fairly recently for me. I decided 5+ years ago, I probably got about 7 years in the gym altogether, but 5 years ago I really started being earnest in what I was doing. You knew me, I was an old night shift cop, I wasn't in the greatest shape. It came down to realizing that if I wanted to be the best I could be, get myself in good shape again, and that's that. So
right.
5 years of hard work later, I've taken myself to a certain level, and I realized that the only real way to test your mettle in this business is to get on stage.
That's it.
And it's time. It's time to try. You want to lose a draw, give it a shot, see what happens.
I feel that, and you look great, man.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate the work that you put in. I'm proud of you. Just the whole body formation's changed, and it's amazing to see how you came over the past couple of years. So I'm ready to see you in your first show, which I believe we were talking the other day, and you had mentioned the Phil Heath Classic, right?
Right.
NPC Phil Heath Classic. When is that again?
April 28th.
April 28th.
In Arlington, Texas. Phil Heath Fitness Expo.
Arlington, Texas. We're in Arlington. Is it going to be at the Arlington Convention Center?
I think it's the convention center, yes.
Right on. I was there for the Atlas GVO show earlier back in December. It's a great convention. It's a great venue. So if y'all get a chance to see the Phil Heath Classic, make sure you drop in so you can see John. John, who's your favorite bodybuilder? Who inspires you when you are thinking, when you're in the gym, when you're working on your posing? Who is it? What are the names that come to your head?
For me, it's all about old school 70s golden era bodybuilding. That's one of the reasons that I want to compete in classic physique. That's
Right.
what appeals to me is that aesthetic look.
Sure.
But for me, people like Frank Zane, Franco Colombo,
Yep.
even going so far as people like Lou Ferrigno, his back development was off the chart.
Absolutely.
Huge.
The Hulk.
Posing, you got to go Arnold, man. Arnold had it down as close to a science as it could be.
Right.
But looking at the aesthetics of like Zane with the big black knee taper and some of this posing, I think he just one of the best ones to idolize.
Absolutely. And as I've mentioned in my previous videos, Frank Zane, by far my favorite bodybuilder of all time. Close for me as well, Lee Labrada. I'm a huge Lee Labrada fan, especially when it comes to classic physique, which is our division, and posing that he had brought to the table at that time. So that's awesome. I totally agree with your selections there. Let's see. Now, everybody has a struggle. I've mentioned mine in the past with my diabetes and having to put on weight, and how I've had to overcome that. What are you finding that is your biggest struggle as you're preparing for your first show, as you're learning more in the gym as you're getting more involved in the fitness industry?
My struggles have gotten less in recent times because some of my schedule has changed. One of the biggest things I had, especially when I was heavy in law enforcement, which I'm not as much in the civilian now, but I was heavy in law enforcement, scheduling, working odd hours.
Sure.
If you're going to maintain this lifestyle, you're going to eat correctly and eat enough to grow, you've got to carry a bucket full of food everywhere you go.
Got a meal prep.
Got a meal prep, you got to carry it with you. So that's probably one of the biggest things there is. I've kind of gotten mine down over time to be just a routine. It's a lifestyle. It's easy just I know what I need, I throw it in there, and it's there with me all day. By the time I come home, I got an empty bucket.
I feel that.
Pretty
I feel
much.
it.
So, but that's the biggest. It's just the time constraint.
Yeah, man, I'm the same way. I try to prepare my meals, at least 2 or 3 meals throughout the day, and I eat other meals throughout the day as well. So I totally feel that. There's nothing like cooking up 5 pounds of rice and 5 pounds of chicken.
Yeah.
And throwing in some dishes for later.
Yeah,
So I totally dig that, man. Let's see. In the future, let's say we go to the Phil Heath, everything goes well. What do you see yourself doing for the rest of the year? Would you like to get another show in by the end of the year?
I would. I'm obviously still kind of getting my feet wet in the actual competition zone, but what I would like to do is do this one. And win, lose, or draw, if it's good or not, if I come out on top or not, I'd like to maybe do another one fall. Just start the process all over again. Long-term goal, man, national qualification, and eventually, if things go right, turn pro. See what happens.
I feel that. It's about time, man. You've put in the work. I think you're definitely going to do very well. Let's see. What's your favorite cheat meal?
Cheat meal.
I get down on my tacos.
I hear you. And I've got a little advantage over some people. I'm not a big sweeter. I don't like all the heavy sugars and carbs. It's not new natural.
That's
So you want to get me on something good, you give me like a freaking large double cheese pizza, or you give me some chili cheese fries, or something like that. That kind of pub food, or greasy spoon type stuff.
I'm with that. I just had to ask. I just recently started my cut. Just like you're going to be starting real soon, and we're not going to get those. So anytime I can hear about some delicious ass food, that's up.
And I'm in the good zone right now. What I want, I pretty much eat it.
That's what's up.
Here in about 8 weeks. Bye-bye.
Got to prepare for that film, man. Right on. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you a chance to plug your social medias right quick. Go ahead. Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you, man.
Sure,
your
man.
Facebooks and Instagram.
The biggest thing I use is Instagram. It's at TexasGunner79, all spelled out. TEXASGUNNER79. That's my biggest social media I use. You can also look me up on Facebook. I don't use that quite as much. It's just under my name, John Herod. In addition to Rise Performance, I also represent a clothing company, Combat Iron Apparel, as you can see on my hat. Use my code for that, JHerod15, to get 15% off your order.
Veteran owned and operated.
Yes, very owned and operated American company. Very good gear in and out of the gym. Absolute best pre-workout I've used, and my favorite, right here, Rise Performance. Like Travis said, his code of mine, TMonshore10, Herod10, get you 10% off that. And you will not disappoint in what you get from bang for your buck. Guarantee that.
Excellent. Man, I'm going to let you go so you can get to work. I know I caught you up here at a weird hour at the gym.
Chestnut, man. It's time to bust it.
I feel that, man. And it's a pleasure talking with you.
You too, bro.
Best of luck, man. And remember, get our supernova. Love y'all.
Don't forget the BCAAs.
That's right.